Ross, how's it going, man? Connor Holt here with Wilson Motor. Just wanted to put a face to the name since I know you're not here in the valley. You don't know me personally, but hey, we're going to become best friends. Behind me here is this 2022 Ford F-350 XLT that you inquired about. It is a 6.7 Powerstroke and it is ready to go and work hard for you. So let's flip this around. I'll do a little video here, back it out. We'll kind of just walk around and show you some of the details on the exterior, interior, and we'll go from there. Starting up here in the front, as you can see, these lights, we have the halogen lights. So you got the yellow lights there that aren't going to blind everybody as bright unless your brights are on, and so you're not going to have everybody in front of you hating you, which is really nice. I personally hate LED lights because they're so bright, but I enjoy using them while I'm driving. But behind me in the mirror, not my favorite. Anyways, you got the big Ford blue symbol right there in the middle. You're going to have your chrome grill there, which is kind of just the lines on there. It is a little bit dirty, so please excuse that. It's been raining, so they haven't really been washing any cars, obviously, for the past couple of days. But I can have it all washed up and ready for you by the time you get here. This is what our Ford wheels are going to look like. They are stock wheels on there. Like I said, they're a little bit dirty, but we do have these brand new tires on there. These are Destination tires, Firestones, so good brand. A lot of tread on there, so you don't have to worry about anything going on and how to get those changed out anytime soon, unless you do a lot of driving. Like I said, this is an XLT, so you got the XLT badging with the F-350 on the side there. You're going to have the 6.7 Powerstroke badging on the side as well. Here on our mirrors, we do have the blind spot monitor right here, and so that's going to turn bright yellow when you got someone in the blind spot. All on the sides, I really don't see any dings or dents or scratches, so I mean, it's in really great shape here for you. Back here, you're also going to have these mud flaps to put on, so you don't have to worry about people or shooting rocks up at people there. On the back side, you got a backup camera right here. You're going to have your hookups for your tow hitch there, and you got a huge hitch right here. I believe that's the 3-inch if I remember correctly. So we may need to find a thing to slide in there for you too. There aren't any sensors or anything on the bumper with it being the XLT. It's kind of a lower package. Back here in the back, you do have a skid plate there ready to be used. There's not a bed liner, but we could always have a bed liner put in. I think we charge about $450 around there. And then kind of going along the sides, you can see this is where your blind spot sensors are going to be here in the lights. The newer ones, you kind of get blacked out, which is kind of cool, so I like that on the new 24s. And then here you're going to have your fuel. You got your diesel and then the DEF fluid there. In the back seat, so the XLT, you got the older XLT, it changes in 23, but the 22s are still that older gray seating there. You got a little bit of storage here underneath that you can throw those up and have it more flat. My favorite part about the Ford trucks is there's not a center hump right here. It's flat all the way across, so it's easy to put like a TV or something big like that. It's not going to be rocking back and forth. And then on the back side here, where it is the 6th seat, you're going to have cup holders down here, and you have a 12-volt charger right there as well that you can use for charging back here in the back. And to put these seats back down, you pull this little guy up, and then you can just pull it right back down, just like that. You have a little bit of storage here in the door, nothing too crazy. And then you also have seat pockets on both the driver and passenger seat over there as well. And then if we come up here in the front, this is the one mark on the door, but that is actually just an adhesive on there. And you can see it's rubbing off with my finger, so I can get that off right there and get that cleaned up for you. Inside the vehicle here, let's kind of just go over some of our options right here. So it does have a low tire on one of them. I need to get that filled up, and I will have that filled up before you make it up here to drive this. Now, over here on our left side, we're going to have our mirror controls, window locks, and windows. Your front two are going to be automatic. The back ones are not going to be automatic. Then you're going to have door locks. Your headlight controls are right here. The brightness of the cluster is going to be right here with the bed light on the back side. The emergency or parking brake will be right here with the park release. And then way down there is your hood right here. If we look up here in the cluster, you're going to have, let's see if it'll zoom or focus there, not zoom. On the cluster, we're going to have just over 52,000 miles on it. We've got our RPMs on the left. You got the speed on the right over here. And then you're going to have, this is your oil temperature, your engine temperature. You have the fuel level and then the turbo PSI. Then right here in the middle, this whole screen can change. And that's going to be all done by these controls right here. So we can kind of play around and see different options on there. And then you've got obviously what gear you're in down there, if you're in the reverse, and then you're gonna change by that by coming over here with this guy. And if you go all the way down to the manual, so the M right there, you can change that right here with the plus and minus on this thing. And then you also have different drive modes by clicking this right here. And it's gonna show you on there. You've got normal, tow haul, eco, slippery, and deep snow and sand. So that's gonna show you, oh, for improved performance, 4x4 recommended. So you're gonna come right down over here and flip yourself into either 4 high or 4 low, just so you're aware of that. Back out here on the steering wheel, so like I said, this is gonna be controlling all of that information there in that little middle screen. You've got the cruise control on the left side here. You're gonna have your phone and audio, or your phone controls with the AI assistant here, and the audio controls will be this one right here. 4-wheel drive, you've got trailer brakes. Down here, you're gonna have a USB-C and a USB for charging, as well as a 12-volt charger, all of your climate controls, and then you have all of your media controls. The media can also be done here on the screen. You can click where you want to, or you can change it manually by this guy right here. Then you're gonna have a 110 outlet and a 12-volt charger up here. You've got your exhaust brake, you've got your traction control, and then the hazard lights. A little bit of storage up here on top. You've got a place to store sunglasses here. All the lights for inside the vehicle. And then we have the energy drink holder. Really small energy drinks maybe on this guy. The glove box with the owner's manual in there for additional questions. You can always refer back to that. And then we've got the 6th seat here, which you can either use as a seat, or you can have it as your armrest and your center console. Cup holders, little place to store a phone there, and then a little bit of storage right in here on the inside. That right there, my friend, is gonna be this vehicle. 52,000 miles is really low life. It's ready to be worked hard. So whether you use it for work or for play, it's ready to go. Let me know what time it works best for you to come up this weekend to take a look at this vehicle, because I have had a couple other people interested in it. I've been working with some other guys on a few trucks here on a lot, and this is one of the ones they were looking at. So if this is one that you would be interested in, let me know as soon as possible, because I would not want you to lose out on this truck. Anyways, hopefully we'll see you here soon, and it was good to meet you. Well, haven't met you yet. Good to kind of talk to you on my camera, and hopefully you'll watch this video, and we'll see you soon. Thanks, Ross.